Hello, friends. I hope you're doing well and staying safe and healthy. Thank you so much for all of your love and support regarding Sweet Edward Kitty. It is so appreciated, and reading all of your notes really helped me get through this heartbreak. This video is the third in a series I'm unexpectedly doing, but I can't help it. This is way too fun and gives us a moment to recall how we got to where we are today with this so-called FOTUS. Once in a while, I do read-alongs, meaning you read along while I read aloud certain documents that come out. This third part is all about Roger Stone. The DOJ unsealed and released 33 search warrants pertaining to its investigations into Roger Stone after a news organization sued for access to the files. They are incredible. What I'm reading out loud, actually, are the tweets by Eric Garland. He is an analyst and futurist, and I choose his tweets to read aloud because he breaks down the big documents into smaller parts. His commentary is always spot on, and he just highlights the key pointers. So, that's what I'm reading out loud here. But first, take a look at this teaser. I was getting ready to read, and this one popped up before. Dear G, no, seriously, whatever's dropping on Flynn is going to be better than Stone and InfoWars committing treason on Twitter DM and iCloud. This is going to rock. So he's quoting this tweet by ACYNTORABI. Hannity says the FBI forced Michael Flynn to lie. Okay, continuing, part 3. Eric Garland writes, Warrant number 6 here is putting together the big picture, that the Trump campaign worked directly with a broad conspiracy by Russian intelligence that involved everything from spies to trolls. Warrant says, number 10, Russian President Vladimir Putin ordered an influence campaign in 2016 aimed at the U.S. presidential election. Russia's goals were to undermine public faith in the U.S. democratic process, denigrate Secretary Clinton, and harm her electability and potential presidency. We further assess Putin and the Russian government developed a clear preference for President-elect Trump. 11. In its assessment, the USIC also described at a high level some of the techniques that the Russian government employed during its interference. The USIC summarized the efforts as a, quote, Russian messaging strategy that blends covert intelligence operations, such as cyber activity, with overt efforts by Russian government agencies, state-funded media, third-party intermediaries, and paid social media users or trolls, end quote. Eric. Steve Bannon finally makes an appearance, and he is still in contact with Stone, who is directly conspiring with Russian intelligence. Warrant. 31. On or about August 16, 2016, Corsi emailed Stone a link to a piece Corsi had written about Stone entitled, quote, Trump advisor, WikiLeaks plotting email dump to derail Hillary, end quote. 32. On August 19, 2016, Bannon sent Stone a text message asking if he could talk that morning. On August 20, Stone replied, When can you talk? Eric. Clearly, Bannon knows what Assange has. 39. On October 3, 2016, an associate of Stone emailed Stone and asked, Assange, what's he got? Hope it's good. Stone wrote back, It is, I'd tell Bannon, but he doesn't call me back. My book on the Trump campaign will be out in January. Many scores will be settled. The associate forwarded the email to Bannon and wrote, You should call Roger. See below. You didn't get this from me. Bannon wrote back, I've got important stuff to worry about. The associate responded, Well, clearly he knows what Assange has. I'd say that's important. Eric. Bannon expected Assange to cut a deal with the Clintons. And Assange's lawyer was a Democrat? Warrant. Ecuadorian embassy. There had been speculation in the press leading up to that event that Assange would release information damaging to then-candidate Clinton, but WikiLeaks did not make any new releases. Instead, Assange promised more documents, including information, quote, affecting 3 powerful organizations in 3 different states, as well as, of course, information previously referred to about the U.S. election process, end quote. Assange also stated that WikiLeaks would publish documents on various subjects every week for the next 10 weeks and vowed that the U.S. election-related documents would all come out before Election Day. 41. Later that day, Bannon emailed Stone. "What was that this morning?" Stone replied, "Fear, serious security concern. He thinks that they are going to kill him and the London police are standing down." Bannon wrote back, "He didn't cut a deal." Eric. Bannon lied at first to the FBI. Never a great move. Warrant. 42. When Bannon spoke with investigators during voluntary proffer on February 14, 2018, that a year later, by the way, is when Bill Barr was confirmed. Astrology. When Bannon spoke with investigators during a voluntary proffer on February 14, 2018, he initially denied knowing whether the October 4, 2017 email to Stone was about WikiLeaks. Upon further questioning, Bannon acknowledged that he was asking Stone about WikiLeaks because he had heard that Stone had a channel to Assange and Bannon had been hoping for releases of damaging information that morning. Eric. Bannon was still trying to get Stone into campaign meetings as late as September 2016 at Trump Tower. So these are direct collaborators with Donald Trump. 34. On September 4, 2016, Stone texted Bannon that he was in New York City for a few more days and asked Bannon if Bannon was able to talk. 35. On or about September 6, Corsi emailed Stone, "Roger, is New York Post going to use the Podesta stuff?" 36. On September 7, Stone and Bannon texted to arrange a meeting on September 8 at the Warner Center, New York. Eric. Warrant number 7, Bannon, a stand-up comic, lying to the FBI and evidence from Google. See attachment A. Located in the Northern District of California, there is now concealed, see attachment B. The basis for the search under Federal Crime Part 41 is check, evidence of a crime, check, contraband, fruits of crime, or other items illegally possessed, check, property designed for use, intended for use, or used in committing a crime. This search is related to a violation of U.S. Code Section 2 for aiding and abetting. See attached affidavit. Eric. This warrant is still redacted in parts and concerns Israel's potential role in the attack on U.S. democracy. This ride may get bumpy. I've been trying to tell you guys that Israeli intelligence is involved in our attack, or, well, related to Netanyahu. Anyway, the warrant. 5. As set forth below, in May 2016, Jerome Corsi provided contact information for blank to Roger Stone. In July 2016, blank also told Stone that he needed to meet with then-candidate Trump alone. In August 2016, blank told Stone that there was an October surprise coming and that Trump, quote, is going to be defeated unless we intervene. We have critical intel, end quote. In that same time period, Stone communicated directly via Twitter with WikiLeaks, Julian Assange, and Guccifer 2.0. On July 25, 2016, Stone emailed instructions to Jerome Corsi to, quote, get to Assange in person at the Ecuadorian embassy and get pending WikiLeaks emails. On August 2, 2016, Corsi emailed Stone back that word his friend in embassy plans 2 more dumps. One shortly after I'm back, second in October. Impact planned to be very damaging. On August 20, 2016, Corsi told Stone that they ends. Eric, hello, my old friend, redacted. So this one is still hot. Warrant. Part D. Redacted. Emails with Stone and Corsi. Redacted. That's gonna hurt. Eric. Stone and InfoWars may technically have been outside of the Trump 2016 campaign, but they were instrumental and hard at work all year. The warrant. Target account emailed Corsi. 44. On or about May 17, 2016, Stone emailed Jerome Corsi, send me blank email address. Corsi wrote back, Roger. Redacted target account 1 also seems to work as redacted. 45. That same day, Stone emailed redacted at target account 1. Stone wrote that he would have to move our meeting to Wednesday. I'm uncomfortable meeting without Jerry. As described further below, it appears that Jerry is Jerome Corsi. Stone and blank exchanged additional emails about setting up dinner, and, that's Assange, I think, emailed back, RS confirming dinner Wednesday at 7 p.m. at Club 21, JC included, end quote. 46. On or about that same day, May 17, 2016, blank, on target account 1, emailed Corsi. Eric. Foreign diplomats were already trying to backchannel to Trump while Obama was still president. Big diplomatic no-no. Warrant. 50. On or about June 21, 2016, blank message Stone, RS Secret Cabinet Minister blank in New York City, Saturday, June 25. Available for DJT meeting. Redacted. According to publicly available information, during this time redacted was a minister without portfolio in the redacted cabinet dealing with issues concerning defense and foreign affairs. 51. On or about June 25, 2016, redacted message Stone, Roger, minister left, sends greetings from PM. When am I meeting DJT? Should I stay or leave Sunday as planned? Hope you are well. Redacted. Eric. After urgent meetings in Rome, must meet with Trump? Warrant. 52. On or about June 26, Stone messaged, redacted, I'm better, but turn out to have been poisoned. Completely out of action for 3 days. Apologize to minister for me. I would not leave as we hope to schedule the meeting Monday or Tuesday. 53. On or about June 28, redacted message Stone, returning to D.C. after urgent consultations with PM in Rome. Must meet with you Wednesday evening and with DJ Trump Thursday in NYC. Redacted. Eric. Stone and InfoWars conspired with Lieutenant General Mike Flynn, all tied to Trump himself. Warrant. 57. On July 5, 2016, redacted message Stone, Roger, I'm here, ready for the meeting with DJ Trump at 1 p.m. tomorrow. Let's you and I meet at 10:30 a.m. at the St. Regis lobby. Thank you. Redacted. 58. On July 6, 2016, redacted message Stone, at St. Regis with Lieutenant General, waiting for you. Thank you. Redacted. Stone wrote back, I am down with a nasty cold and too ill to travel. I have arranged for Jerry to take you in at 1. Rather than lose the appointment, please connect with Jerry. Let me know how the meeting goes. DJT expecting you. Based on Stone's contacts and emails described above, investigators believe that Jerry, referenced in the message, refers to Jerome Corsi. Eric, hello from Jerusalem. 66. On or about August 9, 2016, blank, message Stone, Roger, as per PM, we have one last shot before moving on. Can you deliver? History will not forgive us. Trump in free fall. October surprise coming. Redacted. 67. On or about August 12, 2016, redacted message Stone. Roger, hello from Jerusalem. Any progress? He is going to be defeated unless we intervene. We have critical intel. The key is in your hands. Back in the U.S. next week. How's your pneumonia? Thank you. Oh my God, Roger Stone had pneumonia. Are you kidding me? He couldn't work Meanwhile, Hillary Clinton is out and about with pneumonia. Good Lord. I'm sorry, guys. I love you, but you guys just cannot handle being sick. That's my blanket statement. Love you anyway. I digress. Stone replied, I'm well. Matters complicated. Pondering. Redacted. Wrote back, thank you. No additional messages appear in Stone's iCloud between Stone and blank until October 30th, 2016. 68. As described above, on October 7, WikiLeaks began releasing the emails hacked from John Podesta's account. Eric. Wait. Mike Flynn is a 3-star general. Who's the 4-star who joined the meeting right before the election? I know who that is. He is involved in the casinos in Macau. I know exactly who that is. Holy crap. Can't think of his name right now. Okay, warrant 70. On October 30th, 2016, redacted message Stone. Roger, you are doing a great job. I'm in New York, met with DJT helping. Victory is in sight. HK says hello, thanks. 71. On Thursday, November 3rd, blank message Stone. Roger, European country ready to release secret tapes to destroy objective. Can we meet ASAP? 4-star general will join. Stone responded, yes, let's talk Thursday. Blank wrote back, must meet in New York City Thursday a.m. Eric. Roger Stone threw Randy Credico under the Adam Schiff bus, and things got catty quick. Warrant. F. Stone, HPSCI testimony and subsequent conversations. 73. According to publicly available reporting, Stone testified before the House Permanent Select Intelligence Committee, HPSCI, on September 26, 2017. Stone released his prepared remarks to the media. In his remarks, Stone stated that he had learned Assange was in possession of the DNC emails via Twitter and that he asked a journalist to independently confirm this report. Stone stated his intermediary had assured me that WikiLeaks would release this information in October and continued to assure me of this throughout the balance of August and all of September. Stone denied knowledge in advance of Podesta's emails being hacked. Accordingly to publicly available news reports, Stone subsequently informed HPSCI that his intermediary was Randy Credico, an American radio host. Eric. Man, I hate it when I have to give the FBI all my forensic data. Oh, wait, I don't do espionage. So wait, no, I don't. Treason is hard. Warrant, 75. Credico and Stone continued to exchange messages, and on December 1, 2017, Credico wrote, I don't know why you had to lie and say you had a back channel. Now I had to give all of my forensic evidence to the FBI today. What a headache. You could have just told him the truth, that you didn't have a back channel. They now know that I was not in London until... Ends. Eric. Ha 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 ha. Gasp. Ha 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 ha. Trouble and idiot. Espionage paradise. September of this year. You had no back channel, and you could have just told the truth. You want me to cover you for perjury now. Stone responded, what the F is your problem? Neither of us has done anything wrong or illegal. You got the best press of your life, and you can get away with asserting for Fifth Amendment rights if you don't want to talk about it. And if you turned over anything to the FBI, you're a fool. Credico replied, you open yourself up to 6 counts of perjury, but I'm sure that wasn't sworn testimony, so you're probably clear. You should go back in a minute your testimony and tell them the truth. You need to amend your testimony before I testify on the 15th. Stone wrote, if you testify, you're a fool. Because of Trump, I could never get away with asserting my Fifth Amendment rights, but you can. I guarantee you are the one who gets indicted for perjury if you're stupid enough to testify. Stone and Credico continued to correspond, and according to publicly available news reports, on December 13, 2017, Credico asserted his Fifth Amendment right not to testify before the HPSCI. 76. On January 25, 2018, Credico texted Stone, "You lied to the House Intel Committee, but you'll get off because you're friends with Trump, so don't worry. I have all the forensic evidence. I was not a back channel, and I have all those emails from September 2016 to prove it." Eric. Warrant number 8, March 27, 2018. Ted Malloch, ally to Nigel Farage. Search warrant for his arrival in Boston. And look at that list of felonies. Warrant. Application for a search warrant. I, a federal law enforcement officer or an attorney for the government, request a search warrant and state under penalty of perjury that I have reason to believe that on the following person or property, see attachment A, located in the redacted district of Massachusetts, there is now concealed, identify the person, see attachment B. The basis for the search, check evidence of a crime, check contraband, fruits of crime, or other items illegally possessed, check property designed for use, intended for use, or used in committing a crime. This search is related to a violation of U.S. Section Code 18. Offense description: aiding and abetting, accessory after the fact, misprision of a felony, conspiracy, computer fraud, wire fraud, attempt, and conspiracy to commit wire fraud. Eric. Bags 2, please. Got any devices on you? Warrant. I, a federal law enforcement officer or an attorney for the government, request a search warrant and state under penalty of perjury that I have reason to believe that the following person or property, see attachment A, located in the District of Massachusetts, there is now concealed, see attachment B. The basis for this search is for check evidence of a crime, check contraband, fruits of a crime, or other items illegally possessed, check property designed for use, intended for use, or used in committing a crime. The search is related to a violation of Code Section 18. Offense description: aiding and abetting, accessory after the fact, misprision of a felony, conspiracy, computer fraud, wire fraud, attempt and conspiracy to commit wire fraud. Eric. The FBI believed that Malloch was allied to Stone and InfoWars and WikiLeaks and thus Russian intelligence. Warrant. 4. Based on my training and experience and the facts as set forth in this affidavit, there is probable cause to believe that Roger Stone, Jerome Corsi, and others have committed violations of U.S. Code 18, aiding and abetting, U.S. Code 18, accessory after the fact, U.S. Code 18, misprision of a felony, U.S. Code 18, conspiracy, U.S. Code 18, unauthorized access of a protected computer, wire fraud, and attempt and conspiracy to commit wire fraud, the subject offenses. Eric. Yep, by March 2018, FBI is pretty comfy telling Article 3 federal judges about this conspiracy since the evidence already collected is crushing. Oh, and tell me, how is this the Steele dossier again? It's from their iPhones, you guys. Warrant. Summary. 6. As set forth below, redacted, the target person was in contact with Roger Stone and Jerome Corsi during the summer and fall of 2016, when Stone appears to have obtained advanced knowledge of the release by the WikiLeaks of illegally hacked emails for the benefit of the presidential campaign of Donald J. Trump, the campaign. In July 2016, Stone instructed Corsi to have redacted talks with Julian Assange, the founder of WikiLeaks, and redacted served as Corsi's conduit to Assange to discuss hacked information. I wonder if that's Chelsea Manning. Eric. Why, Nigel Farage's buddy sure is laboring hard for Trump from Oxford. Warrant. 61. On or about August 30th, 2016, blank emailed Steve Bannon, who had become chief executive of the campaign when Manafort left the campaign, on or about August 19, 2016, with Stone and Corsi CC'd. Blank wrote offering his assistance and stating he had been laboring nonstop for the Trump campaign, even though I am all the way over here in Oxford. I have been in constant touch with the campaign, Roger Stone and Jerry Corsi. Eric. Okay, so Ted Malloch is pushing conspiracy crap to InfoWars from the Nigel Farage camp. Clinton, Portseth Rich, Venona. Wait, Venona? Is that John Schindler, aka the Spy Brief? The Spy Brief, John Schindler are other handles on Twitter. The warrant reads, Assange warns of triangle of terror, Clinton, Pentagon, and Google. 59. On or about August 13, 2016, blank emailed Corsi a news article titled, Assange implies murdered DNC staffer was WikiLeaks' source. 60. On or about August 16, 2016, blank emailed Corsi an email with the subject line, Vladimir Putin has already won our election. The body of blank email contained two words, the word Venona and the word observer. According to publicly available information, the Venona project was a top-secret U.S. intelligence effort to gather and decrypt messages sent in the 1940s by Soviet military intelligence. On or about August 13, 2016, The Observer had published an article titled, Vladimir Putin has already won our election, the subject of the email. The subtitle of the article stated, It's time to face facts. Kremlin spies and hackers are undermining American politics. This article also stated that the Kremlin is weaponizing stolen information for political effort. I read that article. It's a good one. But I read it a couple years after the election. Eric. Warrant number 9, July 12, 2018. Apple iCloud data. All pertaining to hacks, leaks, and Russian intelligence. Russian intel did a lot of hacking in Florida just before the election. Warrant 25. On or about November 1, 2016, individuals associated with the GRU spearphished over 100 accounts used by organizations and personnel living in administering elections in numerous Florida counties. Oh, man. D. Roger Stone's public interactions with Guccifer 2.0 and WikiLeaks. 26. On June 14, 2016, CrowdStrike, the forensic firm that sought to remediate an unauthorized intrusion into the computer systems of the DNC, publicly attributed the hack to Russian government actors, and the media reported on the announcement. On June 15, 2016, the ends. Eric. Trump and Michael Cohen both knew Roger Stone and InfoWars were part of the Trump campaign. Warrant. 52. On or about May 18, 2016, Corsi, using target account 3, emailed Stone with the title, Roger, why don't you look this over before I send it blank? I believe that redacted, Corsi wrote, redacted, and I did manage to see Mr. Trump for a few minutes today as we were waiting in Trump Tower to say hello to Michael Cohen. Oh, Jesus. Mr. Trump recognized us immediately and was very cordial. He would look for this memo from you this afternoon. Eric. Stone and Corsi plan to use a Rupert Murdoch outlet to make Clinton and Podesta look like the only ones with Russia connections and ignore Trump, Manafort, et al. Warrant 58. On or about August 31, 2016, Corsi, using target account 1, emailed Stone, Did you get the Podesta write-up? Stone replied, yes. 59. On or about August 31, 2016, Corsi, using target account 2, messaged Stone, Podesta paid $180,000 to invest in Uranium One, was hired by Rosatom in GIUSTRA scandal. Podesta now under FBI investigation tied to Ukraine, Yanukovych. Panama Papers reveals Podesta hired by Sberbank, Russia's largest financial institution. Podesta money ties to Russia undermine Clinton false narrative attempting to tie Trump to Putin. Jesus. 60. On or about September 6, 2016, Corsi emailed Stone using target account 3. Roger, is NY Post going to use the Podesta stuff? Eric, Stone and InfoWars coordinated talking points around what Stone told the Washington Post with regards to the Trump Access Hollywood tape. Warrant, 67. According to a publicly available news article at approximately 11 a.m. Friday, October 7, 2016, Washington Post reporter David Fahrenthold received a phone call from a source regarding a previously unaired video of candidate Trump. According to the same article, Fahrenthold didn't hesitate. Within a few moments of watching an outtake of footage from a 2005 segment on Access Hollywood, the Washington Post reporter was on the phone calling Trump's campaign, Access Hollywood, and NBC for reaction. 68. According to phone records redacted, at approximately 11:27 a.m., Corsi placed a call to Stone, which Stone did not answer. 69. At approximately 11:53 a.m., Stone received a call from the Washington Post. The call lasted approximately 20 minutes. Eric, you want collusion? This is how tightly Roger Stone was timing his contacts with U.S. media and Russian intelligence operations. Within minutes. Warrant, 72. At approximately 4 p.m., the Washington Post published a story regarding the Access Hollywood tape. 73. At approximately 4:30 p.m., WikiLeaks tweeted out its first release of emails hacked from John Podesta that focused primarily on materials related to the Clinton Foundation. On or about August 2, 2016, when Corsi emailed Stone on Target Account 1, he wrote, I expect that much of the next dump focus setting stage for Foundation debacle. Eric, lots of fire, flames. Stone and Corsi were using talking points originally written in effing Russian. Flames, flames, ha ha ha, lol, lol. Warrant, 76. On or about Wednesday, October 12, 2016, at approximately 8:17 Eastern Standard Time, Stone emailed Corsi at Target 1, Account 1, asking him to send me your best Podesta links. Stone emailed Corsi at approximately 8-something EDT, need your best Podesta pieces. Corsi wrote back at approximately 8:54 a.m. Eastern Time, okay, Monday. The remaining stuff on Podesta is complicated. 2 articles in length. I can give you in raw form the stuff I got in Russian translated, but to write it up so it's easy to understand will take the weekend. Your choice? Holy crap. These guys are dumb. Eric, 3 days before the final debate, you know, the one where Hillary calls Trump a puppet, and he sputters out, you're a Russian mob puppet who used to be Genovese mafia. InfoWars and Stone are trying to pin it all on her. Deutsche Bank included. Warrant, 79. On or about Thursday, October 13, 2016, Corsi, using Target Account 3, emailed Stone, Podesta, jewel and ties to Russia money laundering to Clinton Foundation. Stone responded, nice, but I was hoping for a piece I could post under my byline since I'm the one under attack by Podesta and now Mook. Corsi wrote back to Stone, I'll give you one more. Nobody yet has this. It looks to me like, redacted, skimmed maybe billions off Skolkovo. Skolkovo kept their money with Metcom Bank. The Russians launched a criminal investigation. Once redacted, had the channel open from Metcom Bank to Deutsche Bank to Bank of America's Clinton Fund account. There's no telling how much money he laundered or where it ended up. Nothing in Clinton Foundation audited financials or IRS Form 990s about money received via end. Eric, remember when I said Game Theory, December 11th, 2016? Oh my God, you guys, you have to read that. It is so good. Amazing. Remember when I said that these guys were waiting for orders? Yeah. Jerome Corsi was in London with, quote, interesting news, end quote, redacted. Warrant, 87. On or about November 9, 2016, Corsi, using Target Account 2, messaged Stone, "Congratulations, Roger, he could not have done it without you." 88. On or about November 10, 2016, Corsi messaged Stone using Target Account 2, "Are you available to talk on phone?" Several minutes later, Corsi messaged, "I'm in London. Have some interesting news for you." Eric. Warrant 12. Roger Stone had a dozen MSM reporters waiting to hear from him on Hillary's Russia connections. Jesus. Really? The MSM listens to the partner of Alex Jones? Exactly, Eric. That's what I say. What the heck is up with the MSM? Mind you, my series I did on MSNBC can't for this exact reason, which got a lot of not good feedback. I had to remove the comments section. But I digress. Warrant. Metcom Bank, the Russians launched a criminal investigation, once redacted, had the channel open from Metcom Bank to Deutsche Bank, what? America to Bank of America's Clinton fund account. There's no telling how much money he laundered or where it ended up. Nothing in Clinton Foundation audited financials or IRS Form 990s about money received via Russia and Metcom Bank. I'm working on that angle now. Stone replied, "Okay, give me something to post on Podesta since I've now promised it to a dozen MSM reporters." Crap. Eric. Roger Stone's use of his own troll farms on Facebook and Twitter. Pushing Russian intelligence services propaganda. Boom. Holy crap. Warrant. 87. According to redacted, Stone utilized the services of several individuals to post social media content to Facebook and Twitter, and that he, redacted, and Stone both instructed these individuals about what to post. Redacted stated that he purchased a couple hundred fake Facebook accounts as part of his work, including both new and existing accounts, and that bloggers working for Stone would try to build what looked like real Facebook accounts. Jesus. According to redacted, one of the individuals who did work for Stone on Facebook in 2016 was Everett Wilkinson, a social media marketer and IT expert. 88. Redacted further stated that Stone wanted to push out WikiLeaks content through his Facebook and Twitter accounts, and that content related to the stolen Podesta emails was pushed out through Stone's Facebook and Twitter accounts. You guys, it's so easy to figure out who these accounts are when you go to like this sites. I think one is called Hoaxy, Hoaxy. There's so many of these services now that trace trends and where this stuff originates from, what accounts, and then how it spreads like wildfire. I mean, this is going to be obsolete. Eric. Warrant 13. A lot of these things are starting to get repetitive. Don't F up my pardon for the Russian intelligence front. Well, with whom was Roger speaking at the White House, pray tell? Warrant 73. Stone and Credico continued to exchange messages via Target Account 3, and on or about January 6, 2018, Credico indicated to Stone that he was having dinner with a reporter. Stone responded, "Hope you don't F up my efforts to get Assange a pardon." Credico messaged Stone, "I have the email from his chief of staff." What? I have the email from his chief of staff August 25, 2016, responding to an email I sent to WikiLeaks website email address asking you would do my show. That was my initial contact. Okay. Rewind. Chief of staff? From his chief of staff? Is this Dan Rohrabacher and that Johnson guy? Oh my God. Eric. In which Roger Stone reverts to full fluent Mobese, his native language, and earns himself a witness tampering charge. Warrant 76. On or about April 13, 2018, news reports stated that Credico had shown reporters copies of email messages he had received from Stone in the prior few days that stated, "You're a rat. You're a stoolie. You backstab your friends. Run your mouth. My lawyers are dying. Rip you to shreds." Another message stated, "I'm going to take that dog away from you," referring to Credico's therapy dog. Credico stated that it was certainly scary. "When you start bringing up my dog, you're crossing the line." Okay, well, that's it for now. Thanks so much for listening to the read along while I read aloud. I'll be doing these here and there, but thanks so much for hanging in there. This is getting good, you guys. It's getting really good. Okay, thanks.